Due to the nature of the highest quality raw materials and manufacturing method used in cast films, they are soft, pliable films which can be stretched and moulded into many different complex shapes. Unlike calendared films, cast films are manufactured with very little inherent stress. So in sheet form, they are extremely stable and will exhibit very little shrinkage over long periods of time. But when the films are stretched and deformed from their original state, they become stressed. It's critical to relieve this stress, otherwise the film can lift or bubble off the surface. This is one of the most critical steps in vehicle wrapping and any conforming application, which is most commonly referred to as post-heating. This resets the memory of the film into the new shape it has been given. This demonstration will illustrate the outstanding ability of Avery cast films to stretch, relax and reset the memory using heat, and how it relates to real-world conditions. Using the heat gun, soften the film by heating from 35 to 50 degrees Celsius, monitoring the temperature with the Avery laser temp. Remember, when doing this, heat the largest area possible to distribute the stretch over the greatest amount of film, limiting the stress in any one area. This simulates the application of vinyl into a deep concave shape by first heating, then forcing a fist into the vinyl. As you can see, we've severely distorted the shape of the material. If we were to reheat the film using a heat gun, you can see how the film would relax into its original form. You can use this to your advantage if you make a mistake or need to reposition during application. Imagine though if this film was stretched and moulded into this shape during application and the vehicle was put into service. The heat from the sun would also relax the film just as the heat gun did. Although the adhesive would be helping to hold the film in place, over time, as the film is trying to return to its original state, reliving the stress in the film, we would likely see it start lifting and bubbling, or popping. Now we'll demonstrate the effect that post-heating has on resetting the memory of the film by heating 3 areas to 90 degrees Celsius, using the heat gun and Avery laser temp. As the film is unsupported, you will see this very high heat distort the film's shape. However, when we reintroduce heat to these areas, they now will not relax and the exposure to high temperatures has reset the memory of the film. Even if we were to soften the whole piece of film and stretch again just as we did the first time, after cooling and reheating to relax, the 3 areas that were heated to 90 degrees will retain their shape, whilst the rest will return to a flat sheet. This clearly demonstrates the importance of post-heating and must be done on all areas of the film which have been stretched, so it will stay moulded to the shape we require without lifting off the surface, critical to any application.